Welcome everyone to our session on JavaScript, from zero to hero, a comprehensive journey from beginner to advanced. In this presentation, we'll explore the fundamentals of JavaScript and how it can transform you from a novice to an expert in this powerful programming language. Whether you're just starting out or looking to take your JavaScript skills to the next level, this session has something for everyone. Over the next hour, we'll cover a wide range of topics, from the basics of syntax and data types to more advanced concepts like functions, objects, and DOM manipulation. By the end of this session, you'll have a solid understanding of JavaScript and the confidence to start building your own web applications. So let's dive in and get started on your path to becoming a JavaScript hero. JavaScript is a high-level, interpreted programming language. It's one of the core web technologies, alongside HTML for structure and CSS for styling. JavaScript can run everywhere on the client side in web browsers, on servers, and even on mobile devices. It's often referred to as the brain of a web page, as it's what makes pages interactive and dynamic. JavaScript is a versatile language. It can be used for front-end web development, back-end server-side programming, and even mobile app development. The JavaScript community is massive, providing lots of support, libraries, and frameworks to help developers. JavaScript is an in-demand skill for developers, with high job opportunities and growth potential. JavaScript is relatively easy to learn, making it a great language for beginners to get started with programming. Welcome everyone to our session on writing your first line of code. On this slide, we'll explore 3 different ways to run JavaScript in the browser. First, we can use the alert function to display a pop-up message with the text, "Hello, world." Next, we can log the message, "Hello, world," to the browser's developer console using console.log. Finally, we can directly write the text, "Hello, world," into the HTML document using document.write. These are all simple ways to get started with JavaScript and see your code in action. I encourage you to try each of these methods as we move through the presentation. The slide provides an overview of the 3 main ways to declare variables in JavaScript: var, let, and const. Var is the old way, function scoped, and should be avoided in modern JavaScript. Let is the new way, it's reassignable and block scoped. Const is also block scoped, but the value cannot be changed once it's assigned. The example code at the bottom shows how to use let and const. Let to declare a variable that can be changed, and const to declare a variable that cannot be changed. The key differences to highlight are the scope, function versus block, and the ability to reassign the value var and let can be reassigned, const cannot. JavaScript has several different data types that variables can hold. The most basic are numbers, which can be integers or floating point values. Strings are used to represent text sequences. Booleans are simple true/false values. Objects are more complex data structures that can hold multiple values. Understanding these core data types is crucial for working with variables in JavaScript. Operators are the building blocks that allow us to perform actions and calculations in programming. We have different types of operators, each serving a specific purpose. Arithmetic operators like plus, dash, asterisk, slash allow us to do basic math. Assignment operators like equals, plus equals, dash equals let us store and update values. Comparison operators like equals equals, equals 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 help us evaluate and compare values. Logical operators like and enable us to combine and negate conditions. These operators are the fundamental tools we use to write dynamic, interactive code. Functions are reusable blocks of code that perform specific tasks. To use a function, you first need to define it by writing the code that makes up the function. Once a function is defined, you can call or execute it to run the code it contains. When calling a function, you can pass in arguments. These are input values that the function can use to do its work.